Good Monday morning, everybody. This is Quinn Baum with Names and Numbers. And today I wanted to start our Monday morning kickoff video by asking you a question. If you didn't change the way that you eat or the way that you exercise, what does the future 5 years down the road look like? In 5 years, will you be more strong? Will you be thinner? Will you be more energetic? Or will it be the opposite? Today we're going to talk about a principle that comes to us from the book Change Anything. I love this book and I love the guys who wrote it. They wrote a lot of other books and I highly suggest not just this one but all their other books as well. Fantastic stuff. And they've got a principle in here that they call visiting your default future. And I want to talk about that today. So what is your default future? Well, I can read straight from the book. If you visit your default future today, your default future is the life you'll live if you continue behaving as you currently are. It's the life that's hurtling towards you, but you aren't motivated by it because you aren't currently in it. So visiting your default future is a little like taking a crystal ball and looking into the future to see, if I don't change anything, how does that look? So back to the food and exercise thing. I personally eat horribly, but as I look forward, I can see if I continue to eat that way, I will probably gain weight and I will create issues for my body, maybe heartburn. We have a propensity towards diabetes in the families. All these problems could come up if I don't change the way that I eat today. So the same question goes for your exercise. How's your exercise going? 5 years from now, if you continue to do the same exercise that you're doing right now, what does that look like? Will you be stronger or weaker? Will you be more weight or less weight? Maybe you'll maintain, who knows? But if you continue to do what you're doing today, what does the future look like? Worst case scenario. And if that motivates you to make a change, great. So how do we apply this as salespeople? Well, in the phone book world, we can look to our default future and kind of paint a picture for ourselves. We know from the past, print is not as relevant as it used to be. And if we look into the future, print alone is not going to sustain us. We have to have a digital offering. We have to have some kind of product, a good, high quality, good return product to offer our customers. In fact, if we were to just go print, we can look into the future and it means reduced revenue, perhaps for a few years more, and then that future ends up in us closing the door and everybody having to go look for a new job. Well, that can motivate us. I don't want to lose my job in a few years. I want to do something now that will help me so that that future doesn't happen. So we can integrate those digital products, we can sell those high quality, good result digital products, and we can avoid the future that we know is inevitably going to happen. Now, more generally, as a sales rep, what do you have that's getting in your way? What if you don't do anything? What does your future look like? Questions that a rep might ask might have to do with, every time a customer brings up such and such an objection, I get flustered, I'm not good at handling it, and I know if I don't figure out a better way to tackle that issue, I won't make as much sales. Is there a new product that you need to integrate? Maybe your lunches are too long. If you continue to watch as much television as you do now, what does your default future look like? Again, we're trying to paint a clear picture so that we can, in a way, scare ourselves straight and avoid that future that we do not want to have happen to us. So my call to action for you today is simple. In the comments below, leave me a message about what you would like to change so that your default future is brighter. As always, this is Quinn Baum with Names and Numbers. Thanks for joining us today. Go out and make a great week.